5 signs that you're a star and you're gonna be a bigger star. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose Via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about 5 signs that you're a star and you're gonna be a bigger star. So some people say that stars are born, you know what I'm saying? Some people say that you're just born a star. Like something about you, like your light just, when you born a star, bro, your light shines a little brighter than your peers. You know what I'm saying? Your light just shines a little brighter than everybody else. It's not your fault, bro. It's like your light just shines a little brighter than everybody else when you born a star. And some people have also said that, you know, some people have said that I'm a star. Some people have said that I carry the same star energy that makes a star. I carry the same star power. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't heard that from me though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't heard that from me. And I also wanted to say that my haters, bro, they got 0 star power, bro. But let's begin with the message. 5 signs that you're a star and you're gonna become a bigger star. Let's just start off with the message. So the first reason that I wrote down on, you know what I'm saying, the first sign that you're a star is that people see the light in you, you know what I'm saying, and they gonna tell you about it though. People are gonna see the light in you and they gonna tell you about it. And God could use different people to tell you, bro, like your light is there, bro. It's like people could feel it. People could just sense your light. They could just sense that star power within you. They could just feel it. They could just sense it. It's there, bro. People could feel your light. They could sense your light. It's like it's already there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you're younger, the light is still there. But the thing about being a star, your light gotta keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Your light gotta keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And your light gotta keep growing. Like, you gotta keep letting your light shine, but it's like your light has to keep growing. Like, that's how you become a bigger star. But chances are you was already born a star. If, you know what I'm saying, for the right people listening to this message who are stars, you was already born a star. And that's why people have been telling you your whole life, you've been hearing like, bro, there's something different about that one right there. There's something different about this person. There's something different about that person, you know. It's because they have that light, bro. They have a certain type of light that you can't manufacture in a laboratory. It's a light that's there, bro. And people will tell you about it. And that's the first sign that you're a star. People will tell you about it. People will feel it. People will feel that star power. They will feel that light. Something about that one is different. You know, they could just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Some people literally could just feel the light. And then some people, they know something is different about you, but they don't know how to explain it. But they will still tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the first sign that you're a star and you're gonna be a bigger star. So the second sign is that you are resilient and relentless, bro. Like, you are resilient, bro. When you are resilient, bro, and you just keep going and you're just relentless towards your goals, and you know what I'm saying, what God wants you to accomplish, bro, and you are resilient and you are when you are resilient, bro, and you relentless towards your goals, bro, and you know what I'm saying, towards God's plan for your life, you gotta understand, bro, there's like 3 types of stars, bro. There's stars for the world, there's stars for the devil, and then there's stars for God. Which star do you want to be though? You know what I'm saying? There's stars for the world, there's stars for the devil, and then there's stars for God. Which one do you want to be though? You gotta understand, we be seeing a lot of stars for the devil, don't we? In this world, bro, especially the mainstream media, we be seeing a lot of stars for the devil. Instead of shining like, you know what I'm saying, bright light, bro, they radiate in straight, pure evil. You know what I'm saying? It's like they stars for the devil. They radiate in like demonic energy. That's what they radiate. They are star for the devil. So which star do you want to be? Do you want to be a star for God, or a star for the world, or a star, wait, did I say God? A star for God, A star for the devil or a star for the world? Which one do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? There's 3 stars, man. But the second sign that you is a star for real, bro, you are resilient and relentless, bro, towards going against your goals, towards going after your goals, bro. The goals that, you know what I'm saying, God wants you to have, you know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the third sign of you know what I'm saying, the third sign if you're a star, bro. I can't speak. Risk taking. Bro, if you ain't taking no risk, bro, how you a star, bro? Stars be taking real risk, bro. Like risk taking, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking to my bro about this, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was talking to me. I was talking to him. And it's like, bro, risk taking, bro. It's real, bro. How you gonna become a bigger star without risk taking? If you notice, like the people who stay comfortable, they stay in the bubble, they stay in the system. It's like they they follow the blueprint of what everybody doing. They do the 9 to 5 till the wheels run off. Like they not trying to take no risk, trying to invest into themselves. They just don't want to try, bro. Like risk taking is another sign that you're about to be a star. You really take risk so you could get out of the box, so you could get out of the matrix. You know what I'm saying? So you could break free. You gotta take a lot of risk. And people who take risk like it's nothing for real, that's the star quality right there. Taking risks for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. That's the star quality. Now I'm not encouraging people to take like stupid risk. Of course, like you gotta have some type of sense to it. But when you take risks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you might have that, bro. That is a star quality. I'm just keeping it real. That is literally a star quality right there. Taking risks for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. I'm telling you, one of those risks that you took on dinner, bro, it might hit. One of those risks might hit and blow up. The one you took on dinner. The risk that you took on breakfast and lunch might not hit, but the one you took on dinner, that risk might hit for real and change your life. But let's move on to the third, wait, that was the third one. The fourth sign that you're a star. You gotta have a certain type of charisma to you, bro. There's a certain type of charisma that comes with being a star. Can't explain it, it's just there. You can't imitate it. That's why people say that you gotta be born a star. You can't imitate some type of charisma. It's you born with it or you're not. Like you born with the charisma or you don't have the charisma. You either have that star power charisma or you don't have the star power charisma. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I believe personally you gotta be born a star. I'm talking about like a true star, bro. You gotta really be born that, bro. Like you can't teach certain things, bro. Like certain things you can't. You could be great, but like a star, bro. Like you gotta be born a star, bro. Like there's certain things that genuinely you can't teach. You can't teach certain things. It just is what it is. There's a certain, like I can name certain people who was stars in their field, and there's something that you just can't try to imitate, bro. Like Michael Jackson, there's something, bro. There's not gonna be no other Michael Jackson. There's not gonna be no other even when you go to like martial arts, there's not gonna be no Bruce Lee. Ain't no Bruce Lee part 2. It's one Bruce Lee, that's it. When you go to like rap, one Tupac, one Bruce Lee, one Michael Jackson. Some people may disagree and all this stuff, but it is what it is, bro. There's certain things there's certain star power, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain level of boldness and just courage that Tupac had when he was speaking the truth, bro. He spoke a lot of truth. There's a certain type of boldness and like a lion type spirit that Tupac spoke with. Same thing with like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had that humble humility that, you know what I'm saying? He was humble, like just humble, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a certain star power. There's all type of qualities mixed together, you know. Bruce Lee just had that aura, bro. Like all type of stuff, bro. Like there's certain things you can't teach people. How you gonna teach people to have a certain type of charisma, bro? Come on, bro. You gonna take charisma 101? What you gonna do? Charisma 101? You gonna fake engineer charisma, a gift that's given by God, bro. Come on now. Come on now. This is the stuff given by God, bro. Like, what? And then the fifth sign that you are a star is, wait, what did I write down? It's consistency, bro. You gotta be very consistent. Know what I'm saying? Very consistent in like relentless, consistency, bro. Like imagine all these stars in the world, like they didn't really like, all these stars in the world, they wasn't consistent. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're playing basketball, like imagine you're not consistent in basketball. How you gonna become that biggest star? How your light gonna expand without consistency? That's crazy. But those are 5 signs that you're a star and you are gonna be a bigger star. And I'm gonna repeat them one more time. The first one was people see the light in you and they would tell you, or they could just feel the light in you. The second one was resilient and relentless, just going after what you gotta go after, going after your goals, you know what I'm saying? The third one was risk. This one is a tongue twister. Risk taking, you know, that's the third one. The fourth one was charisma, and the fifth one was consistent, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about for real. It's either you have it or you don't. Let's not complicate this stuff. You either have the star power or you don't. Let's not try to make it complicated. And I just want to finish this message by saying that my haters, bro, they have 0 star power, bro. My haters have 0 star power. They have 0 potential. They have 0 risk taking. They have 0 consistency, 0 anything, bro. 0 nothing. Know what I'm saying? My haters have 0 star power. But, you know, I just had to throw that in there. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, bro. Peace.